Hello everyone, for today's video I'm going to be bringing you a few online fights of me using Super Gogeta. Now this was from the Super Gogeta character exclusive World Tournament from the 2nd of August 2017. So by the time this video goes out, this World Tournament, well this specific one, is of course over now. And I think like the parent tournament, like the theme tournament, cause I think it's all just for like Saiyans or something, or Super Saiyans, I don't know. Yeah, so just keep that in mind. Will this specific tournament return in the future? Probably, but yeah, so I know I've done like one video in the past using Super Gogeta. I'll link that if I, well no, I will link it in the description. Not if I remember, like, I will link it if you guys want to check that out. It's from a few months ago, so yeah. Yeah, really cool character. He's got Soul Punisher, Super Kamehameha as his two ultimates, and I'm a bit pissed off. Well, not pissed off, that's a bit of a, yeah, I'm not pissed off, it's a game. But I'm a bit confused and slightly annoyed at something, which I'll get into in a moment. So he's got Soul Punisher, Super Kamehameha as his two ultimates, not Awoken, of course. Was it Explosive Wave? Not Super Explosive Wave, just normal Explosive Wave as his evasive, which I mean, whatever. 4 supers, maximum charge, of course, Punisher Drive, Ki Blast Cannon, and Super Mad Dance. So, okay, two things I'm slightly annoyed about. And I've mentioned this in the past. Super Gogeta is the guy who invented the Super Mad Dance attack. So, why can he not use the 5-hit version of it? Like, am I missing a trick here? Is there a way to do it with Super Gogeta and I just don't know how? Like, is that something that only his second preset can do? Because both presets are exactly the same. Like, they've got the same attacks in the same slots. The only difference is that one has the halo. Well, I believe it's the second preset that has the halo and the first one doesn't, so I just decided to pick the first one because there's no point. But you know, does the second preset allow you to go for the 5-hit version? I don't know, do let me know, guys. So yeah, and the second thing that, well, I guess like the first thing that I was thinking of, but the biggest thing that I don't like is that if you play with Super Gogeta with limitations on, meaning everyone, yourself included, is set to level 50, then you can't do the full, I guess, what's it, like Stardust Breaker combination ultimate. You press my guard there, very nice. So like that, like the basic combo when like you kick your opponents and like stuff like that, then go for Punisher Drive, then the reversed Soul Punisher, that takes 6 bars of Ki to use, and I've got max Ki right now. I've got like 5 bars and like just, I'd say like 5 bars in the 9th maybe, I don't know. But given that Punisher Drive takes 1 bar of Ki and Soul Punisher takes 5 bars of Ki, it's impossible to, you know, do the proper combination. And I mean, like this right here, like I go for it, and I do believe I go for the, yeah, I go for Punisher Drive, and I think it was here when I realised, hold on a second, I've not got 6 bars of Ki, I can't do the full combination. I mean, I'm making a very nice comeback. I go for the heavy stamina break there, go for Punisher Drive. Does that hit? Almost hits. Oh no, it does hit, sorry, but the very, I believe like the very end hits, but it doesn't matter, so I'm about to beat him now. I go for Punisher Drive to finish him off. Did I say Punisher Drive just like when I went for the Soul Punisher? I don't know. It's the Super Mad Dance attack, let's be fair. So 1-0 to me so far. I believe there's going to be 4 fights in this video, and I believe on the 3rd of August there will be a Vegeta character exclusive World Tournament. I think Gabriel said there would be, I'm not too sure, so I'm going to probably do a video about that as well, maybe, I'm not too sure yet. So yeah, next guy, surprisingly enough, picks Vegeta. No, he doesn't pick Vegeta, he picks Gogeta. That joke's never going to be funny, is it? Okay, so level 50, of course. He now picks the second preset. He goes for a Super Kamehameha. I have more than enough time to, you know, to prepare myself to go for the homing dash, and I break his guard. And now I'm going to do a ton of damage on him because Gogeta does have a lot of stamina. I love that little combo there. Like I believe it's heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy. Maybe I'm not too sure, or vice versa. So I'll be light, heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy. So that 5 times fast. So yeah. I do think it may be something to panic because he just went for the vanish when I vanished, rocking off the back hit or backstepping, so I don't know why he went for it. Yeah, goes for like that A in the male Punisher Drive there. I just thought that was really funny. So go for Super Mad Dance there, and is it just me? I mean, I do know that the description for Super Mad Dance says, like, what is it, move like the left or the right analog stick, I forgot which one it says, but move like those to change the direction in which you hit your opponent. But I've done that before, like on Burcol, because that used to be one of the attacks I used to run all the time. And right here, going to a very nice Soul Punisher, Super Kamehameha clash, quote unquote clash, which I thought was very nice. How they both cancelled each other out, so I guess, yeah, that's pretty cool. So I've got max Ki now, so I think, well, if he wants to charge up, I'll let him, because you know, I've got a huge lead, and I wouldn't really mind, you know, recovering some stamina. Hence why I'm just standing on the ground. So that's pretty cool. I'm not going to complain there. Just spamming Ki Blast now, because why not? Yeah, it kind of lagged out there, so I do not know what happened. Going to Clash, I've got max Oh yeah, I lock off here to try and go for the reverse Soul Punisher, and he went for it as well. So they kind of like mixed there, like in front of me from when I was like standing behind it, or like the direction I was facing rather. But yeah, I was trying, I believe in this fight and the next fight, and maybe the fourth and final fight, I'm not too sure, but definitely in the next fight I believe. And for the remainder rather of this fight, I was trying to go for the reverse Punisher. I keep getting lost too mixed up. I hate this. I keep getting them mixed up, but I keep trying to go for the reverse Soul Punisher. I do know how to do it, but I wanted to make him vanish first, so I can go for like the back hit version. Look, I know you have to like when you go off it, you need to hold L3 down, and apparently Super Gogeta with the Halo knows time skip. You guys saw what happened there, so very nice, kind of. Okay, so apparently the second preset of Super Gogeta doesn't have the 5-hit version of Super Mad Dance. You know, I'm just making sure. Go for my evasive there, don't know why, maybe a pressure one. So yeah, go for Super Mad Dance again. I think at this point I just kind of gave up in trying to go for like the reverse Soul Punisher. I need to Punisher Drive. Well, I did, but I cut myself off. Go for the Key Blast Cannon there, thinking he might try and rush into me. Didn't work, he vanished though, so I go for the Dragon Throw. Oh yeah, I win by timeout, so I was slightly annoyed. I mean, I still won, like I knew I won because I had more health than he did. And my capture card like, kind of lagged out there, like glitched, but whatever. Going to the next fight for this video, my opponent picks Gogeta. What a surprise, I know. So I go for the swing kick, very lucky there that it actually hit him. And I kind of had a feeling he would vanish, so he did, and I set up for it very nice, I think. He went for his evasive, so he's already used like what? 5 bars of stamina, I think. I mean, he's used more than that now, definitely. Like, he's almost used all of his stamina, and we're not even 20 seconds in. Like 15 seconds, something like that. So, yeah, very nice lead for me so far. And we do have roughly the same amount of ki and health, but in terms of stamina, like that's the most important thing, you know, to start off the fight. So yeah, I think I go for Key Blast Cannon there. I do think though, being completely honest, that this guy, like this may have been his first time using Super Gogeta, and there I didn't know you could perfect block Punisher Drive. I just didn't know, so that's very interesting to know and very useful. So here I go for like the melee version of Stardust Breaker. Like I know I've said this like before, but I'm just going to call it Stardust Breaker now. Like I'm going to go for Punisher Drive. And apparently Super Gogeta has no insides, which is rather interesting. Okay, so there I vanish. It wasn't really a panic vanish, it's more like a pressured one. I mean, there's no point in me doing it because he still hit me and he wouldn't have broken my guard anyway. But just, he went for Super Mad Dance if you guys saw, but it was just like the 1-hit version. I don't know what happened now. I mean, here it goes for the 3-hit version. But yeah, like, as this was happening, I was thinking, like, is there a way to just go for the 1-hit version? But I mean, I don't know why you want to do that because, you know, like, it takes no additional bars of ki to go for the 3 or the 5-hit version, so I don't know. But this guy's been broken. I'll go for Punisher Drive. I think I'll go for it again here. No, I tried to go for Super Mad Dance to try and do like a nice flashy combo. It didn't work. Go for the melee version, the first part of the melee version of Stardust Breaker. I mean, I wouldn't have even had enough ki to go for Punisher Drive, I don't think, so that sucks. Get a nice pair block off there. Get a very nice predict there when he vanished. I went for the back here. He also went for his evasive, which I wasn't really expecting, but I almost perfect blocked it, but I didn't, so whatever. So I do win that fight. I was just thinking, what if your opponent goes for something like Explosive Wave or Super Explosive Wave, like the evasive, and you go for Counter Burst, Vegeta's attack? Will it send something flying back at them, or will he just cancel that because you're getting hit by it? I don't know. We're on to the fourth and final fight for this video. I'm not going to make that joke again because, you know, it's Gogeta. Wow, this video's just been a train wreck. I've been getting, god damn, I've been getting Punisher Drive mixed up with Soul Punisher, and I've been saying Vegeta where I meant to say Gogeta, and just then I stuttered because I meant to say Vegeta where I meant to say Gogeta, so that's great. So here I say find a way, I go for maximum charge. I think I've got max ki now, or I'm essentially got max ki. Not for Super Kamehameha, block his guard, but went to a clash, of course. Great. Go for Punisher Drive, but he hit me, so I cancelled it out. Can't do anything right now. I think I might go for Soul Punisher now, do I? Go for Punisher Drive. Oh no, I was thinking like maybe going for Punisher Drive will give you a tiny bit of ki back, so that way if you've got max ki, well, if you've got max ki when you go for it, maybe then going for Punisher Drive will, you know, give you enough ki to go for Soul Punisher, but of course he didn't. He went for Super Kamehameha there. Tried to perfect block all of it. I got the perfect. Well, I perfect blocked the first here. I failed on the rest, so it's great. Go for Key Blast Cannon. Get the very nice fully charged back it there. Tried to set up the anticipation fist, but again he lagged dead. I'm not entirely sure what happened there, but yeah, getting up a perfect block off there. That broke. Well, that's broken his guard, and I do believe, lads, that's going to be game from now on. Yeah, I'll go for the Punisher drive. Oh god damn, I'll go for the Soul Punisher. Yeah, I'll go for, he goes for a Super Kamehameha. I deserve that, given I keep messing up these names. I'll go for Super Mad Dance. I charge you up. He goes for a Super Kamehameha. I'll go for my Vicey, thinking, well, I'm going to win anyway. Look, I've just got too much health compared to him. But I mean, anything can happen. He's got no ki. So I'm thinking, if he charges up, I'll just go for my charge ki blast, hence why I'm charging it. But he doesn't do it. I'll go for it there. Yeah, so that's the game. So thank you guys for watching. Do let me know if you want to see more character exclusive World Tournament videos, because they are pretty fun to do. And with that being said, thank you once again for watching, and I will see you next time.